What's up, guys? It's Mike.
It's Dan. Welcome to the Double Chen Show.
And don't forget, for more discussions on news items, other stuff, we have a channel dedicated to that, Double Chen News.
We actually upload videos every single day, multiple times, guys. So if you can't get enough of us talking, go over there. And if you're annoyed by that, sorry, man. Sorry about that. You know, you can't do anything about it. But we got a really crazy story for you guys. I mean, I'm really appalled by this. Appalled. It sickens me that this is child exploitation.
You know what? I feel like this is going to be a trend. I feel like it is.
I hope it's not.
It's a scary trend.
I really hope
let us
it's
tell
not.
you guys what is going on here. So we all love, well, not all of us, but a lot of people love K-pop stuff.
Absolutely.
K-pop groups, and there's a couple distinctions to them, right? They all dance really well.
There's themes.
They sing well.
They dance. They sing.
They're usually very attractive people.
Absolutely.
What if you take like a popular girl group, like Girls' Generation, where the average age was what, like 23 or so?
18 to 23.
Now, take all those. Imagine this. Take all those members.
Okay.
Now go back in time.
Okay.
Now they're all 5.
And you're saying that I'm gonna watch them as
Would you watch that as 5-year-olds?
No, because that's the creepiest thing ever.
Well, this is the new trend in China. These are Chinese mini girl groups, with the average age is 5.
The youngest member is 4.5 years old. They are from the Henan region. The name is called Mini Girls.
Yeah.
And this is just insane. And look at they actually dance. They've trained.
Yep.
Well trained. They dance perfectly in sync, and they're doing like some of the moves that you would see adult female K-pop stars do.
And they're wearing K-pop stuff.
Outfits, everything.
They're full on makeup.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Okay, let me tell you guys something. This is where the two cultures are hugely different, okay? If you remember back in the day in America, they had this show called Star Search. Do you remember this show?
Yeah, I remember.
And some of the more famous people, like let's say Whitney Houston or whatever, at one point or another, they went on the show and they sang a really awesome song. And they do that now. America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
Britain's Got Talent. You often see young kids doing something musical or whatever. So some people would say, yo, Mike, what's the difference between that and this?
Well, this, guys, this is literally, I feel like it hurts for me to say.
Yeah.
I feel like they're sexualizing the girls.
Absolutely.
The young kids.
Absolutely. That's the major difference, because when I watch this, I don't go, wow, that was cute. That kid can really play the piano or really sing that song. I go, this company is taking these kids, sexualizing them, and making tons of money off of it.
Yeah.
And that is wrong, and you can't do that. And in China, there's no laws against that.
No laws, nothing. For them, it's like, people are like, their parents are like, well, it's just something we do. Like, we're not forcing them. They like it. How do you know they like it? Like, they're 5. Basically, 5-year-olds. What are they usually doing when kids are 5? They're going to school, coming home, play dates, whatever. Eat a peanut butter jelly sandwich, run around with their dog, go to bed. These girls, you can condition kids to like something
Absolutely.
or don't like something.
Absolutely.
You can mold them. This is what you do as parents, right?
Yeah.
That's your responsibility. When kids are at a young age, you mold them. You help them discover what they like. But in this case, you're putting them somewhere and you're like, this is what you're doing. This is you. This is your identity. Can you imagine how damaging this is?
This is insane.
Look at typical K-pop groups.
Yeah.
And behind the scenes, they all like, it's rigid. It's like
extremely rigid.
Crazy training.
People don't understand that K-pop groups is so different from like Backstreet Boys here. This is their career. They train 24/7, and they have a farm system where at a very young age they determine who possibly could be a K-pop star, and they train them to do this. These girls basically start at the age of 5.
And this is basically childhood thrown away. Let's exploit these kids.
Absolutely.
Make them go dance in these weird little outfits, full on makeup, hair done, everything. And yeah, that's for entertainment.
Yeah.
But what about them? What about their childhood? What about if they get a say in terms of, okay, maybe this is something that I really don't want to do, but they don't know, because this is now the world they're in at the age of 5, when normal 5-year-olds are, playing on a jungle gym.
And this, I gotta look into this, but I feel like capitalizing on 5-year-olds is actually illegal in America.
Well, I mean,
I gotta find.
I don't know.
I gotta find out because you do not see when you see like young Whitney Houston singing at Star Search. There's no album coming out right after that. The most you could do right now is put yourself out on YouTube, right? But you can't cut a record and put it out. I mean, maybe you could, but no one's gonna buy it. But they not only have one record, but the manager Tai Shuang is not slowing down.
No,
he's like, whatever, man. Like he's like dismissing all the criticism, and they're back making another record.
Yeah,
like this is crazy.
This is at a point where the world has no shame about like what it does to make money.
Right.
Because he's like, well, technically they're not involved in the business, so it's not illegal. We're not violating any child labor laws.
Yeah, he's saying no child labor laws have been violated.
Right. So I mean okay, but how about like moral laws? How about ethical laws?
Absolutely.
How about taking care of our kids and not subjecting them to, because let's be honest here, there's some creepos in China. There's some creepos in China.
And that's what really scares me the most, because there's 1.3, 1.5, whatever billion people out there, and there's going to be a portion of people that want to watch this. They want more, and there's going to be people that get rich things quick in China take off, right? They're going to be like, well, if that guy found 5 girls, why can't I find 5 girls? There's plenty of girls around China where I'll teach them how to sing and dance, and I really hope, like what you said, is this doesn't become a trend, because we all know that the trends go crazy, like beauty trends, right?
But I feel like it will, because it makes money, and that's all it takes.
I know,
for people to be like, I don't even care.
I know that's all it takes, and that's what really people. We cannot let this happen. Okay, fine. You take a piece of white paper and you do a trend like my waist is skinny, that goes viral. Fine. That only hurts you or the people around you. This is gonna hurt these young girls' lives.
And you know what? Girls who are growing up are gonna see this and think like this is like normal. Things like, hey, Susie's doing it. Maybe like I want to do it at a much younger age. Okay, people who are in entertainment, who are doing these pop groups. I mean, this is not like in America where like, all right, hey, I get to do it when I want to, and then I can walk away anytime I want to. The environment, the conditions are so horrible, especially towards the female performers and the female actresses. I mean, it's a very much male-dominated industry where you're basically being treated as like you're a tool, and when you're done being useful, you're done.
Exactly. And
so you want these little kids you want them to be subjected to that at that age. You want them to be perhaps like a role model to other little kids who are seeing this.
To say that this is okay. And one thing I want to point out, in America, legal or not legal, this would not be okay. 100% would not be okay. I can tell you that right now. This wouldn't be okay. And even like you see athletes, right? Mm-hmm. You see people who are famous for dance, music, sports. What do they always say? Academics is still the number one thing. And just like you said, these kids, forget about it. They're going to be trained all day, all night. Academics.
And I'll tell you this right now, guys. K-pop, right? In general, what is it really selling? It's selling sex appeal.
Absolutely.
That's what it is. Why do most of these, I mean, I don't know for a fact, but a lot of these people get plastic surgeries. Why do they dress in those provocative
you hit it right on the head.
Guys they always have a six-pack because they work out all the time. It's sex appeal. It really is.
Sex appeal,
so
guys.
You want these little kids to join an industry of like, I mean, in the U.S., I mean, there's a lot of bad things that goes on here.
That's right.
But if a person can decide what image they want to present out there. I mean, Miley Cyrus, she went off the rails. She did that whole bowling ball thing, whatever, rolling ball, wrecking ball, something ball. Right. She did that. That's her own choice. She's nuts, okay?
Yep.
But you don't have to. You could be like Taylor Swift, who's
like Taylor Swift.
I don't want to sexualize myself.
Exactly.
This is my talent. I want to sing. I refuse to take bikini shots, whatever.
Right.
But this industry, that's a big part of it.
That's where, and this is so appalling to me.
Such a dangerous slope to get little kids involved in.
I mean, and I don't see the rest of the world changing it.
Don't watch it. Don't watch this.
Don't watch it.
I mean, this
don't
is ridiculous. All right, well, let us know your thoughts on this story in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching. See you.
Later.